Hey guys, just a quick reminder before we get into it to check out my Patreon page. You can get access to YouTube videos before they're released to everybody else and exclusive behind the scenes content that you don't see here on YouTube. So please check out the link, it will be in the description below. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe. When I turned 30, I decided to completely change my life. I quit my job, left everything behind and moved by myself from England to Canada. Follow along with me as I embark on a new career as a truck driver and build a new life whilst trying to navigate through the highs and the lows of emigrating to a new country alone. My name is Jen and welcome to my channel. Okay guys, so I was just resting. I've had a text from my manager saying that I'm going tomorrow to Newmarket to do a delivery in Ohio. So I hope you like my Moon and Stars water bottle, by the way. It's very snuggly. That means I need to stop being lazy, get myself out of bed and go to Walmart to get the rest of the stuff I need. The only problem is I found a comforter on Amazon that I want for my bed, a twin XL. It looks so comfortable and it's got a nice design, but it's not coming till tomorrow. But I'm gonna have to be in Newmarket by 9. Chances are it's not going to be here. I don't know whether just take this blanket and hope for the best, but it might not be warm enough. We'll see. I'm going to go out to the shops. Okay, so I need a pillow and I don't even know where to go. It's going to be between the Spa Comfort, the Cool Nights, because I can imagine it gets quite warm in the truck, and the Allergy one. I think I'm going to go for the Spa Comfort because who doesn't want to be ridiculously comfortable and feel like they're in a spa when they're in a semi-truck? Let's go for this one. Okay, so I'm looking for a fitted sheet and I can only find twin, not twin XL. So I'm just going to try this and see if it works. Well, I have to get this. I've just found a place called Winners. I've never been, I have no idea what it is, but I googled it and apparently it's like TJ Maxx, TK Maxx, Home Sense. So I'm gonna nip in and see if they've got any bedding because I still need some kind of cover. I have one pillow and maybe I need like a mattress protector as well. We'll see what we can find. That's me in the morning before coffee. I have a towel for the truck, which is good. Now I need a bag. That's hilarious. Okay, so that was really successful. I was only in there about 20 minutes. I got a duffel bag, a towel, another pillow, and what was the other thing I got? A lunchbox. Okay, so that is everything we need for tomorrow's trip. It's going to be 3 to 5 days to Ohio. I have a comforter, a pillow, 2 pillows, some fairy lights, but I'm not going to bring those with me. I also have some miniature like shampoos, conditioners, body washes, because I didn't want to pack a load of full-size stuff, a duffel bag and a couple of extra bits. So I'm feeling really prepared and I think I've got everything that I could possibly need. I'm probably going to overpack a little bit, but I'd rather be over prepared than miss things that I need. So now we have to go home, cook some dinner and pack for tomorrow because I have to be up at 6 a.m. to be at Newmarket for 9. It's going to be a busy day. Okay guys, so I'm home. I've just shoved this pajama top on. It is inside out. I'm very well aware of that, but I need to wash some of my clothes ready for tomorrow. So just a quick haul of what I got from Winners and Walmart. So I got this spooky pillow ready for when I get my own truck because I just couldn't pass it up. I love anything with ghosts and Halloween stuff on. I bought this wall decor, which I think is absolutely stunning. This is not for the truck, unless maybe when I get my own truck I'll put it in there, but I just want it for like a future apartment or wherever because I think it's just too beautiful to pass up. I then bought this giant body pillow. It's a bit too big to fit in the shop, but these are really comfy to put like down the side of the bed or across the top of the bed. They're just super comfy things to have. I then bought this comforter. I decided on a light coloured one in the end because as much as the grey one would probably go with the bedding I've ordered, I think it's nice to have some light colours because with it being a small space, you want to keep it nice and bright and airy. Next, again, for my future truck, I bought some ghost garlands just whilst it's Halloween, making the most. Same with these little skull fairy lights. Not going to take those with me, but it's for my future truck. And then I needed some more pajama type shirts to take with me, so I bought this to wear to bed because I love Beetlejuice. These pajama bottoms were super soft and comfy. I think it's all like the Disney villain people. I'm not really a Disney fan too much, but they were really soft and the only black pair they had. I got a shirt to wear, which is going to still be kind of trendy. I wear a lot of high-waisted trousers, so that's going to go nicely with those. A fitted sheet to go. It's twin. Everyone told me to buy twin XL, but they didn't have any. And then I basically just bought a bunch of miniature stuff. I got like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, moisturizer, shower gel. Well, shower gel is body wash. Mouthwash, and then I've got a toothbrush, toothpaste, and everything. And then from Winners, I got this really nice Adidas or Adidas, whatever you want to call it, duffel bag. Not really a name brand type of girl, but it was cheap. It was like $34, and it was the biggest one I could find for that value, so I think that's really good. It's got loads of compartments and things. I've got this spooky lunchbox. It's insulated, and I obviously love anything Halloween, so that was perfect. I got another top just to wear casually when I'm driving to keep me cool, and I got this lovely towel, which inadvertently goes with my comforter, so got a bit of a theme going on there. But that's everything I bought ready for my trip tomorrow. I'm gonna pack a little first aid kit, bring all my medications, anything else that I might need, you know, just to take with me. It shouldn't be for many days. They said it's gonna be about 3 days, but pack for 5 just in case. So I don't want to take too much stuff. I'm probably gonna take my laptop to edit with when it's night time, just to give me something to do. And again, it's something that doesn't require internet, so it's perfect. And yeah, I think I'm ready to go. I just have to pack it all in the bag now, and then it's a case of just waking up early. But I do have to quickly put some laundry on and make some dinner. I'm gonna go cook now, then pack. Okay, excuse the mess on my bed. I'm eating dinner, trying to edit all this stuff and trying to pack. So I have everything ready. I have my duffel bag, I have my lunchbox, I have my clothes for tomorrow, I have my comforter, my long pillow and my normal pillow, as well as my fitted sheet ready to take. When I've finished editing, I'm gonna go ahead and put my laptop in there, and then that will be ready. But this is pretty much everything I'm gonna take with me on my first trip over the road. I cannot wait, and this is literally my dream come true. I'm gonna go ahead and pack the car, so I'm just gonna put all the bedding in there. Then I'm gonna bring my duffel bag, my lunchbox and my laptop tomorrow morning, and that should be everything. But I want to get the majority of the pillows, the comforter, packed into the back of the car so I don't have to do it in the morning. I'm gonna call it a night. I've had my dinner, I've done my laundry. I'm just gonna kind of chill now. I'm up really early to shower, and I want to try and leave about 6:30 tomorrow morning, because even though I don't have to be there till 9, it can take around 2 hours to get to Newmarket with traffic. I don't think I'm gonna sleep a wink, honestly, because I'm so excited to finally get started tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and pack the car, and I will see you guys in the morning. Morning, everybody. Today is the day. It is my first day out in a semi-truck as a professional driver going OTR, and I'm so excited. I think I've got everything packed and ready and organised. I'm feeling good. I'm just letting my hair dry because I've just taken a shower. It's just finishing drying. And the one thing I needed, and I was like, where is it? Is a rain jacket, because they always say pack a rain jacket even though it's been roasting recently. I don't know where I'm going, if it's going to be rainy or whatever. And I couldn't find it for the life of me. And then I remembered I actually left it at Tim Hortons. So I called my old store to see if it was there, and it is, because I remember the one day that it had rained and I took my rain jacket in, but then because it was like 30 degrees and really sunny when I left, I didn't think to take it home, and it is there. So I'm going to swing by Tim Hortons on the way to Newmarket. It's just before 7 in the morning. I'm going to try and leave at 7. So yeah, guys, let's get the day started. Let's go. I'm so excited. This is literally my dream come true. Okay, so we made it to Newmarket, and I'm a bit early, so what I want to do, I found a Tim Hortons, so I'm going to pop in and use the washroom, and then I'm also going to buy a couple of donuts to give to the office, just to say thank you for hiring me and thank you for welcoming me onto the team. So hopefully that's a nice little introduction to me joining the company. Hopefully that sets a good first impression, or second impression, I guess, because my first impression was the interview. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's in a good way. It's more excited than nervous. So I can't wait to see what the day brings. And yeah, I'm excited to get learning. So let's go grab donuts. Okay, we have our donuts secured. Okay guys, I just got to work. It's my first day. I'm nervous, I'm excited. I'm gonna head to the office and just say hi to everyone and give them the donuts, and then we'll see what the day brings. So guys, this is my truck. Okay, so we've got some storage here. We have a little mini fridge here. What do we have on this side? Oh, more storage. Even more storage. And more storage. So we have lots of storage. This is great. This is my bed. And yeah, I'm very excited to move in. There's Martin. So the crazy thing is I am hauling a load of carrots. So I'm going to be going later on this afternoon with another driver who's going in a separate truck. I'm taking this one. We're picking up a load of carrots, crossing the border, and then he's going to one delivery and I'm going to the other one. Am I nervous? Absolutely. I am taking my own truck, which is scary, but I know I can do it. I know I'll be okay. And I know once I clear the border, that's going to take away most of my anxiety. I think I'm just mostly worried about crossing the border and just, you know, dealing with the border agents and everything. So anyway, that's the plan. And then I'm going to be coming back here bobtail, so dropping my trailer and just bringing the tractor back. But yeah, I'm not even going to think about that right now because it's going to make me nervous. I'm just going to get situated, get comfortable and take it from there. Okay, so there's actually a lot of space back here. It's a bit dark because the engine's off and I don't want to turn the lights on, but yeah, there's actually quite a lot of room. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my bed. Hopefully the sheets are the right size. Oh, thank goodness my sheets fit. I don't know which way I'd rather have my head, this end or that end. Okay, so that is my bed all made up and ready to go. Let's test the bed out. Okay. All right, it's not too bad. It's pretty comfy. I can't believe I'm actually going to be sleeping in a semi-truck tonight. This is insane. I wish I'd have bought an air fryer. Okay guys, so I've just finished unloading all my stuff. I have my bedding down and I'm really excited and I feel so lucky and I feel really honoured that they trust me to do this load by myself. But I am really scared. Like, I don't know if I'm ready. Like, I feel really nervous. I'm going in convoy most of the way with another driver, but then I'm going to a separate delivery. I'm going to a separate delivery location and coming back by myself, and I'm just really nervous about everything that could possibly go wrong, and I'm starting to like doubt my own abilities a little bit, like, but I know I can do it and I know that I need to just not think into it too much. But God, I'm scared. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. They obviously have faith in me, so I need to just have that same faith in myself. But yeah, I'm very nervous. I'm just sort of sitting around and waiting at the moment, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm hoping I can maybe run to a store and get some lunch or some water or something, but it's just a lot of new all in one go, and I'm just quite nervous. It's apparently a really straightforward, simple run, and it's literally a case of just uncoupling the trailer. So when I think about it, it's just driving, which I know how to do, uncoupling a trailer and driving back bobtail, which I know how to do that. So why am I so nervous? I'm so used to having an instructor or a trainer or somebody with me, and I'm just feeling a little bit apprehensive. So yeah, I'm just going to take it really slow, drive steadily, not take any risks, and if I get tired, just pull over and have a break. It's like even navigating a truck stop. Like, I've never gone to a truck stop before. I don't know how, like, I just don't know. I'm really scared. I'm probably going to call my mum. Okay, so we have a few hours apparently before we're ready to go. So I'm just heading to the local Walmart to get some more supplies, like some water and some like non-perishable foods and things. And if I can, I want to see if I can get a camping toilet. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, here's everything I got. So I got some Ritz crackers and some peanut butter for a snack. I got this pot in case I really have to pee. I got this bottle that I could fill up with this water. And basically you fill it up there and dispense it there, you know, in case I want to wash my hands or wash my face and I can't use the washroom. I got a first aid kit just with everything. I got a Red Bull in case I need energy, and I got a Bluetooth headset and a phone charger for the car. I made a brief stop at A&W for a burger and some fries just to have something to fill my stomach before the journey, but before too long it was time to head back to the yard and get going. So me and the other driver, we hooked up to our trailers and drove 15 minutes down the road to the local farm. Okay, so we are just at the collection. Sorry about the crazy hair. I've got the blowers on because it is hot today. We're just getting loaded with carrots. My other driver's over there just waiting for me. He's already loaded. We're probably going to get about 4 hours of driving in today because his driving time is limited. He's been on the road already today. So we're not going to make it to the border crossing, and we're crossing at Detroit. So that's going to be new. Never been to Michigan before. That's going to be really exciting. Still trying to get used to the truck. It's kind of weird to get used to, but I'm sure I'll get there eventually. And yeah, just trying to ask lots of questions and not assume anything. So yeah, it's a lot of new information. It's a bit overwhelming, but I'm getting there slowly, and I'm really relieved to know that I'm going to be staying near my co-driver tonight. We're not going to be separating this evening. It will be tomorrow, so that's good. At least I'm not going to have to figure out somewhere to stay by myself. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated though. So after getting loaded, we hit the road, we got a couple of hours under our belts, and then we decided to stop for dinner at one of the en routes, so I got a little Starbucks. But honestly, I was really struggling with shifting with a fully loaded trailer, so I was feeling pretty exhausted. Oh my god, what a day, guys. So the lighting's going to be pretty terrible in here because I've just got the cab lights on. I think I've figured out most of them. Some of them haven't come on, but some have. Yeah, what a day. Oh my god. It was not what I was expecting at all. It was very overwhelming, and I felt so out of my depth. Basically, got to the yard, spent a bit of time getting situated in the truck, went to Walmart, got some lunch and some extra bits as you saw earlier. Then pretty much as soon as I got back, my co-driver, I'm going to call him my co-driver, we didn't drive in the same truck, but the person I was in convoy with was in the yard and he just beckoned me over, so I went straight over. He started doing the pre-trip straight away, and then I had to fuel up the reefer because I'm hauling refrigerated carrots. I know, very rock and roll. It was just very slow to very quick, everything happened so fast. I realised when we were at the collection that I hadn't picked up the fuel card from the office before we left. Basically, I was like, shoot, if I need to fuel up the reefer or my truck, how do I pay for fuel? However, my co-driver seems to think that I can use his fuel card and it'll be okay. So, rookie mistake number one. Then I was shifting just fine. This is a 13-speed Freightliner, which I'm not used to. I trained in a 10-speed Volvo. It was really easy in the morning getting into gear and everything. I was managing just fine. On the way to the collection, it was about 15 minutes away from the yard. But then, as soon as they loaded me up with carrots, I almost forgot how to drive. The shifting was so difficult, and I just could not shift from 4th to 5th gear. I could not do it no matter how hard I tried. It was I was in 4th, the RPMs were screaming at me to change up, so I flipped up the switch, the splitter, and then put it into 5th gear, and it was then the RPMs would drop completely, and it was the truck was going to stall, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? I was like, but I am in 5th gear though, definitely. I was convinced I was in 5th, because any further left and it looked like it was going to be in reverse. So anyway, I was sick of this happening. It was about 2 hours I was having this problem, and I was going really slow. I was causing us to really lag behind, and basically I just tried putting it all the way over to the left, or what I thought was all the way over to the left, and I thought, this isn't going to let me in because it's me trying to put it in reverse. Anyway, I did it and it popped straight in, so that's obviously 5th. I've been trying to go from 4th to 7th. Rookie mistake number 2. So I'm definitely making a lot of rookie mistakes, but I guess I'm going to. It's gonna happen. I'm a new driver. Then tomorrow we're crossing the border at Detroit. I've got all the paperwork. I'm hoping everything goes fairly smoothly. I'm very anxious about it, but I'm not even going to think about that tonight because I've had enough stress for one day, so I'm just going to try and sleep and think about that. That stress belongs in tomorrow. So I'm just going to get a good night's rest. The reefer is going. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Most drivers don't like it. I actually find it quite comforting, to be honest. So yeah, I've tried to park away from other trucks so that I'm not disturbing them, because I've read on Facebook that annoys people when you park next to someone. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the washroom, take my makeup off, have a wash, and just try and get freshened up because I've been stressed and sweaty today. It's not been a great day, honestly. Well, it ended great. The day itself was horrible and I just wanted it to be over. The real challenge is going to be tomorrow when I have to make the delivery myself. So I am absolutely petrified, let's just put it that way. But this is my dream. This is what I've wanted to do. I can't quite believe that I am in Canada driving trucks. I am employed. Like, my co-driver kept saying, "You're a professional driver now." I'm like, I don't bloody feel like one. I feel like I've started all over again. I feel like I knew more when I was in trucking school, but this is the big wide world now, and I've got to learn quickly. This is a whole different kettle of fish. So yeah, I'm gonna go get situated, wash my face and everything, and then come back and sleep because I'm exhausted. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. I better get used to these long days too. Anyway guys, I will see you in the morning. Good night. So I grabbed my stuff to head inside. I paid for a shower. I believe it was about $18. You do get a shower for free when you fuel up a certain amount, but honestly, I just wanted to get clean. I didn't care that I had to pay for it. It was honestly such a huge roller coaster of emotions this first trip out. I was so excited and in complete bewilderment that I had achieved my long-term goal of becoming a truck driver in North America, and that was finally at a real truck stop. But when I woke up that morning, I was just full of doubts and anxiety, and the responsibility of being a professional driver without any protection from anybody else. Everything was on your shoulders, and all that responsibility just felt like the weight of the world. Oh, thank God it's still green. Okay, that's a good thing. Morning guys. I've just had a wash and got back to the truck, and honestly, I barely slept. I'm so anxious for today, for crossing the border. I had a bit of a cry this morning. Like, I just tried to get it out my system as best I could, because I'm definitely the type of person when I'm angry, frustrated, anxious, sad, like I need to cry it out and then I feel better. And I do to a degree. Like, I don't feel as tearful, but my heart is still racing, and I'm just really fearful of today. Like, I just don't know what to expect, and I'm trying my best just to not think about it and take it in bite-sized chunks and think, right, worry about the pre-trip, worry about the weighing scales, then worry about the journey to the border, then worry about crossing the border. Like, take it like that, you know? But it's just, there's just so much I don't know that I need to know. Like, as a professional driver, I'm accountable for me. Like, I can't, if I do something wrong, I can't say to the police or whoever, "Oh, sorry, it's my first day." Like, you're a professional driver, you're expected to know what you do in the minute that you get a job. And there's no sort of like leeway with that stuff. Like, you have to be on the ball, you have to be on it, you have to know what you're doing, and that's scary, you know what I mean? This is the real world. This isn't a simulator, I'm not with an instructor, like, and it's just all gone so fast. And I really feel like I want to go home. I want to see my family, I want to see my friends, I want to see my boyfriend, and I'm not expecting it to be all sunshine and rainbows, but we'll see what today brings. I don't know how much of it I'm going to film. I'll try my best to record stops here and there, but yeah, we'll see how today goes. So keep your fingers crossed for me guys, because I really need it. My biggest fear that day was crossing the border, because I know that notoriously border agents can be very direct and very intimidating, so I was really anxious about that. But my wonderful co-driver Andrew was brilliant. He explained to the border agent ahead of me that I was a new driver. This was my first experience commercially crossing, and I was a little bit nervous. So thankfully the guy was super nice and he went easy on me. Okay guys, made it to Ohio. I'm just gonna fuel up and then we're gonna go to the weigh station. We're at the Loves. I'll see you guys in a sec. I'm such a tourist. So we just stopped at Loves, we're weighed, we're fueled, and I just bought myself a pull handle bar thing. I'm gonna need this for unloading. Once we'd crossed the border, it was time for Andrew and I to go our separate ways, and we headed to our respective deliveries. So as the day progressed, my anxieties started to calm down a little bit, and I realised I wasn't doing so bad. We made it to Springfield, Ohio. I am exhausted. My brain is just shot from concentrating. I'm sweating. I look a mess. It's been an intense 2 days. Like, I'm just waiting at the delivery now to drop the trailer. Then I'm driving back to Ontario, bobtail. It should be a lot easier to drive back. It won't be as heavy. It's like a giant car basically, so that's good. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get today before I either get too tired or my hours of service run out, and I just don't want to like overstep any boundaries with that, because obviously it's legal stuff, it's very important. But we do have a bit of an issue, so there's an important document that these guys need to release the load, so it's just a case of waiting around and seeing what happens. I guess this is when having a TV in the back of your truck comes in really handy. I don't know whether it's going to be 20 minutes or 2 hours, so we'll just see what happens. But I do have my laptop with me, so I can always edit. But I'm probably just going to have a little bit of a snack on my Ritz crackers and peanut butter because I am hungry. The only thing I've eaten so far were some Ritz crackers this morning at like 7:30 a.m. and then some watermelon very briefly. But I've started to realise in this job it's very like go, go, go. Like there's not much time to kind of like stop and breathe. And maybe there is, maybe that's just been because it's been like my first 2 days. But yeah, it's been intense, but I'm really proud of myself. I made it here completely alone and everybody seems to think I'm doing a really good job. So I'm happy. I'm excited to be getting back to Canada. It's been lovely, Ohio, but I would like to go home now, thank you. I was also under very strict instruction from my best friend Abby that I needed to get a Ohio magnet, and also I got one for myself as well. So I've got some keepsakes. I'm going to try to pick up a magnet for like every place that I go, if I can. I mean, I passed through Detroit earlier today, so Michigan, I've never been there before. It was mostly highway, so I didn't really see much, but I'd like to stop off somewhere there on the way back and get a magnet from there as well, because I really do want to try and commemorate as many states as I can on my journeys, because this is the beginning of my trucking life, so, and this is what I've worked so hard for, so I'm definitely going to commemorate it. Not gonna lie though, I really do miss Canada. Like, it feels like home now, whereas here I feel like I'm really out there, you know? So I'm just waiting around. In terms of how today went, it was much better than yesterday. So I got up maybe around 5 because I just couldn't sleep. I probably had about 4 hours of sleep. I'm doing all right, surprisingly. I think I'm still running off adrenaline. I went to the washroom at the Flying J that we stayed at. You know, I didn't manage to have a shower or anything, but I just had a wash, got freshened up. Believe it or not, I got freshened up and this is how I look now. But yeah, and then I was feeling really nervous. I spoke to Andrew, my co-driver. He said, look, we're going to drive a little bit after we've done our inspections. We're going to stop off and fuel up because I have a reefer unit attached, which also needs fuel, as well as my own tank, obviously. He showed me how to do the fueling process, which was really great, because over here, they have 2 big tanks on either side. And when you pull up to like a fueling station, they have 2 pumps, one on either side, that are linked to the same computer. So you can fuel both tanks at the same time, which is really cool. But in Canada, you can't do that. You have to do one at a time, which is quite interesting. So I'm learning a lot. I had to buy a bar to unhook my locking handle, because I just want to get through today as safely as possible, quite honestly. Oh, there's another driver. Hello. But yeah, the shifting was a lot better today. I felt like I shifted much easier. The issue I was having yesterday, I was definitely trying to shift from 4 to 7 instead of 5. I was convinced if I pushed it too far over it would try to go in reverse, but it turns out it wasn't, it's actually 5. So that's where I was going wrong. But yeah, so I'm feeling much better about that. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to show you what a 13-speed transmission looks like. Basically, you start off in low to get going. You've also got low reverse, high reverse, for depending on how fast you want to go or how heavy you are. I have to start in either low or first gear because the load I'm hauling is very heavy and it's not liking me starting in anything more than that. So low or 1, then you go backwards down to 2, then you go across and up for 3, down for 4, then you flip this little guy, this splitter, you pull it up. That then allows you to go to 5 low. Then this splitter on the side allows you to flip it forward and go into 5 high, then 6 low, 6 high, 7 low, 7 high, 8 low, 8 high. That's equivalent of like gear 10 in the one I was learning in the truck. So there's a lot more elements to it, it's a lot more complicated, but I'm understanding it slowly. It's just started raining all of a sudden, so I do feel like I'm back home in England, which is quite funny. But yeah, I'm overall very relieved that I'm here. I've still got to make it back home yet, but that is the more straightforward part. I'm not on a time constraint that's so tight. Obviously I have to get back eventually, but I'm not expected to be anywhere anytime soon. I think this load of carrots that I've just delivered, it was supposed to be there by 12 and I'm about an hour and a half late, but it's my first day and I'm really proud I've even got here at all, to be honest with you. So yeah, I've definitely had my ups and downs the past 48 hours. Smooth seas don't make a skilled sailor, and that's exactly what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be a skilled truck driver, and you don't get skilled by having an easy time. So this is all going to shape me as a driver and increase my skills and my knowledge, which is what I need to be safe and competent. So I am just waiting really to hear back from when they get this document, and then I can drop my trailer somewhere. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to drop it somewhere because right now I'm just parked in the road. Weirdly, this is quite reminiscent of trade plate driving. Like, some of the yards and places that I deliver to trade plating back in England look similar to this with less trailers. But I am definitely familiar with yards like this. Even working for Amazon, like as a delivery driver, you have to pull into the shipment yard and the loading dock and everything, and like it looks kind of similar to this area. So yeah, it kind of feels familiar but very alien at the same time. It's not really sunk in that I'm now driving professionally, like as a job, like I get paid for this. I still feel like very much a beginner, very green. I feel like I should have George sitting right next to me telling me what to do. But you know, I'm out in the big wide world now, so I need to learn and learn quickly. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get some Taco Bell tonight or some Dunkin' Donuts, because we don't have Dunkin' in Canada and the Taco Bell isn't as good. That's my goal. If I can have one of those two tonight or tomorrow morning, maybe the Dunkin' tomorrow morning because I don't need coffee right now, then I'll be really happy. So we'll see what the rest of the day holds. Okay, so I just backed into a dock. I don't know if you can see it. I had to slide my tandems back, which is something I've never done before, but my co-driver Andrew talked me through it over the phone. I am now uncoupled from the trailer. It's still standing and supporting its own weight, thank goodness. So I'm gonna head back, see if I can make it back to the border. And I also need to get a fridge magnet from Detroit. Oh my god, it is so hot. Jesus, I've got my KFC drink. I had a Famous Bowl, which I've been craving. A Famous Bowl is basically mashed potato, gravy and popcorn chicken. They don't have them in the UK KFC or the Canadian one. When I'm in America, KFC and Dunkin' Donuts and Taco Bell. They're the three things that I crave. Yeah, I'm heading back to the truck now. We're gonna go as far to the border as we can. And I'm so relieved. I'm nearly home. Well, kind of. I'm like 8 hours away, but nearly home. Here's my little guy. Hey buddy, I need to come up with a name for him. Okay guys, I'm pulled up at the Loves for the night. Ironically, this is the exact same Loves that I came to with my co-driver earlier today, where we used the scales. I didn't know it was the same one. At least I'm pretty sure it's the same one. And I'm gonna try and grab a shower because I'm feeling pretty disgusting right now. I want to wash my hair. I don't know what is going on here. I think I've got dirt on my face. I'm sunburned, I'm sweaty, I'm tired. And I just think I need to wash the last 2 days away because I have been through it. I think yesterday I cried about 5 times and it was really embarrassing. Like, I broke down to one of the truck stop like cashier ladies and I was like, I just feel so overwhelmed. It's my first day. And she was like, it's normal, honey. She was like, most drivers will be really happy to help you, and if they're not, then, you know, just tell them to go to hell. I tell you guys, after yesterday struggling to shift from 4 to 5 and not realising I was actually going to 7, after being loaded, my trailer was full of carrots. It made me want to never eat a bloody carrot again in my life, and it made me hate them. I'm gonna take a walk inside, see if I can grab a shower, and I'm just happy to be stopped for the night. It's about 7 p.m. I do have another 2 hours of drive time, but with me like barely sleeping, I think it would be really irresponsible to keep going. You know, the sun's starting to set. As soon as the sun goes down, my body clock tells me I need to sleep. And I was so stressed out yesterday, I barely got any rest. So I think the best thing to do is just to stop and get some sleep. So yeah. It's absolutely crazy to me that I am sat here editing videos of me taking like my truck theory test and signing up for truck driving school and everything, and I'm editing the video sat in a semi-truck as a professional driver. Like, that blows my mind. Girl, you have no idea of the amazing things that are going to happen to you soon. Almost ready to go. I've just done my pre-trip inspection. It's only the tractor unit though, so it didn't take as long as it usually would. And yeah, I'm just gonna hit the road. We've got about 7 hours of driving ahead, just over an hour, maybe 2 hours to the border. I do want to stop off in Detroit though and get a magnet because I have never been to Detroit before. So, well, apart from yesterday. I've slept in more than I wanted to. I was overcompensating for the night before, barely getting any sleep, and I don't have anything to really get back to in a hurry, so they were like, just take your time. So yeah, I'm just gonna pace myself and head back to the yard, drop the truck off, submit my paperwork and everything, and then I am gonna head home. So yeah, let's get going, guys. Guys, I'm just stopping at Love's. I want to get a drink and possibly a Michigan magnet. Let's see if they have them. There we are. I've got my Michigan magnet, and let's head to the border. When it tried rerouting me, it was trying to take me to the next border crossing, like further up at, I forget the name, not Windsor. I needed to cross at Windsor, Ontario. I had to pull over and figure out how to get back to Windsor because I'd been driving for about 25-30 minutes, and I thought, this is so weird. Why is it saying I missed the turning and then it said in 50 miles? I was like, surely I've not gone that far out the way. Like, why would it not just kick me off the highway, bring me back across the bridge and take me back onto the other side? So I was really confused, but I thought, well, I trust the GPS. Rookie mistake number 5042. But basically, I just pulled over and I rerouted to Windsor. There was no real queue. There was one truck ahead of me at the border crossing. Gave the lady my paperwork. She wasn't very friendly. She wasn't as nice as the guy yesterday. She asked for my work permit this time, so they didn't need it going out, but they needed it coming back. And she just said, make sure you have your work permit handy every time, because I had to get it out of the folder next to me. So, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. It didn't take too long. So I'm just heading towards the Flying J truck stop. It's currently 11:05, so I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm gonna stop for some lunch, and then we're about 4 hours away from Newmarket, so I've not got too long to go. But I have also been practicing shifting, splitting gears, so high and low gears I've been practicing. My detour helped me to practice my gear splitting, so that's really good. But yeah, I must admit, I'm really happy to be back in Canada. I do feel like I've just come home and everything feels a lot more familiar. I don't feel like I'm so far away from everything, and every mile I get closer to home, it's sort of, yeah, you can feel it. And then obviously I've only got a day or two before my family come. Okay, you guys, so I've just stopped off at one of the en routes in Dutton. Well, in fact, the en route in Dutton. I got myself some Popeyes and a pumpkin spice latte, soon as we're almost in spooky season. I'm about 3 hours and some change away from the yard, and then I've got just another hour drive home in Smartin. I have missed my little guy, and it's going really well so far. Yeah, I'm making good time. I'm just taking my 30-minute break, so I'm not particularly in a rush to get back. Oh, that's good. We'll see what the rest of the day holds. So as you can see, as the journey continued to progress, I just kept practicing splitting gears, and it was super invaluable experience, and I felt at the end like I'd almost mastered it. Okay guys, we made it back to Newmarket. Now I have the fun task of packing all my stuff away, putting it in my smart car and driving home. So I'm just gonna crack on with it. Thanks Martin, how I've missed you. There we go guys, it's almost like I was never here. Oh, apart from my pillow. I'm gonna miss this girl. Look, she's got over 1 million kilometers on the clock. How beautiful is she? I'm gonna miss you. We just got to know each other. Okay guys, so Smartin is all packed up and we're ready to go home. I've emptied the truck out, I've left what I think is all the right paperwork, I've left the keys, and we are good to go. I left the truck as I found it, so we're good to go home. I'm gonna miss you, girl. Till next time. I must admit, it's a very weird feeling to go from a 13-speed manual transmission semi-truck to an automatic smart car. But yeah, it's been a great trip. I've learned a lot and I feel like I've really progressed with my skills. So I feel really happy. To go from feeling really scared, apprehensive, nervous, uncertain, having imposter syndrome on day one, just wanting to run 1,000 miles away, to actually feeling fairly comfortable by the end of day 2, I feel really good, and I'm really happy that the company have taken a chance on me and given me that opportunity to learn. So yeah, really good outcome in the end. But I'm gonna sign off guys, I'll see you back at home. Okay guys, it is, what day is it? Saturday night, and I am home. I just went out for ramen to celebrate my first successful trucking job. It's only just starting to sink in that it actually happened, and I'm in slight disbelief. Like, I have completed my first long-haul truck driving job. This is just the beginning. I'm very excited. Don't get me wrong, there were times I absolutely hated it and it was nothing like what I thought it was going to be like. There were times that it was better than what I thought it was going to be like. And it's just going to be a learning process. I'm just really proud of myself that in 4 months I've moved to a new country by myself, got my truck driving license for the second time, but this time in manual transmission, and then landed my dream job 3 weeks later, and I've already crossed the border. I'm so happy. Oh, what a relief. I'm happy to be home though. I put all my laundry on before, and evidently I need a shower. It has been a hot day, and the stress and the dirt and the grease, and I just really, really, really need to just wash everything away and get a good night's sleep in my own bed. But yeah, very proud of myself. Can't believe I've done it. And now I get to enjoy some time with my family. They arrive in about 3 days' time, so I've got a couple of days to get situated. So I have to clean upstairs tomorrow, and I get paid a bit more for that, which is good. So working hard, making the dream come true. So all right guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.